Hello, all. This is Derek Egler, your host for What's on Tap. This is episode number 23, the highly touted episode 23, the G.O.A.T. GOAT episode. And this just has more than several meanings here, folks. Obviously, the GOAT war number 23 for the very own Chicago Bulls. I am speaking of Michael Jordan himself. He is the greatest of all time, hence the GOAT. Now, for episode 23, I'm bringing you a highly touted beer that I have touted as the best beer in the world to date. Now, strictly opinion, folks, but this beer really is the best beer I've ever had in my entire life. I got it in August 2018 in a great state known as Wisconsin. Now, this beer here, let's just see what it says. Some people paint, some sing, others write. I brew. That is from Daniel Carey. A few times a year, we cut Dan loose. Ooh. To brew whatever he chooses. Always handcrafted, the bottle you hold is brewed for the adventurous soul. This is a very limited edition, and we make no promises to ever brew this style again. And Daniel Carey, I'm sorry if I didn't say Daniel, it is Daniel Carey, not David. Some people paint, some sing, others write, I brew. That is Daniel Carey. You hold the marriage of wine and beer. Belgian red is a tapestry of flavor. The ales brewed with whole Montmorency cherries, Wisconsin farmed wheat and Belgian roasted barleys balanced by hops. We aged in our brewery 1 full year and then aged in oak vats. Over a pound of Door County cherries in every bottle makes this ale uniquely Wisconsin. So unique, in fact, that we applied for a patent. Expect this ale to be ruby red with a medium body that is highly carbonated and intense with cherry flavor and bouquet. Serve your friends Belgian red in a brandy sniffer or champagne fluke and toast life with ale from the land of Wisconsin. Vielen Dank! And that is Daniel and Deborah Carey. And this is New Glarus Brewing Company, New Glarus, Wisconsin, Belgian Red. And folks, this truly is the greatest beer ever made. So this is New Glarus, like I said, Wisconsin, Belgian Red. It is drink indigenous. Now, like I said, I got this beer 2018. It was the best thing I have ever drank in my entire life. I picked up quite a few of them, have had them in the cellar aging. This one here, August 2018, we are in April of 2021 now, so this is 2 years and 8 months old, if I am not mistaken. So 2 years, 8 months, we are going to see how it is. Wow, first thing I notice is I am just hit by fresh cherries. It is like I just went to a cherry orchard and just stuffed my face full of cherries here. Wow. That is knock your socks off good, folks. And I am still going to say, undoubtedly, the best beer ever created in the world. Right there, the nose of this, it is just cherries, like fresh cherries. I just went to the orchard, put my face in a bunch of cherries. First taste, I get hit. It is like cherry juice. It is honestly like just a big shot of cherry juice. Now we're going to pour it in because you guys know how I like to do. I like to drink out of the bottle and the glass. I like to present the coloration, anything that goes on in here with this at all. And I also like to take myself a nice little swig of the bottom here, swirl it around. And as always, folks, good to the last drop. And I really do mean that. I mean, this is, folks, the best beer possibly made, and I'm not letting it go to waste. This is a nice 12 ouncer. I am honestly not exactly sure on the ABV of this one. And I mean, honestly, it's not a determining factor for me by any means. I mean, you look at this, it does have a nice red. It's not an overpowering. I'll even put it in the light for you here. I mean, that is just a nice, dark, a solid red, you know. What you would expect from a natural cherry juice, possibly, you know. I mean, they're exactly right. This is just cherry, 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 and more cherry. Sweet cherry on the nose. And some beautiful carbonation, just like drinking cherry juice, folks. This is the greatest beer ever produced. Like I said, lucky enough to get this in August of 2018. I did get, I think I got 2 4-packs of it, maybe 3, something like that. And I've actually had 4 of them sitting in the cellar for the past 2 years and 8 months. So yeah, 2 months, 8 years, or 2 years, 8 months. And I've had them sitting in the cellar. We made a move. I kept them in a climate-controlled situation the whole time. They have sat there like that. So it's been great. It's been awesome. I've gotten lucky enough to be able to do that. And when I picked this up, I just saw Wisconsin Belgian Red. This actually wasn't the beer that I had actually looked to buy. I had looked to buy Spotted Cow, the only thing you can get in Wisconsin. Also by New Glarus. I did happen to get that. Happened to stumble across some other varieties of New Glarus. Was like, hey, while in Wisconsin, might as well try it. I tried it and I fell in love with New Glarus and their Wisconsin Belgian Red. They have a few other ones that I absolutely adore as well. I do have one of those, well, 2 of them, still safely tucked away. Now, on with this Wisconsin Belgian Red. This was number 4 of my 4-pack that I have left. I now have 3 left, which you are not going to see another one of those drank until possibly episode 50. Maybe when we're at the 3-year mark. I might wait even longer. I might go to 3.5 or 4 years. This stuff is that good, and I have not been able to get it since. And if I can't get it, folks, I am not going to drink it all up. I am going to savor it because, like I said, you got to pay homage, you got to pay respect to the greatest beer ever made here. Now, and boy, oh boy, does it sound like it is pouring outside right now. This, folks, is an amazing beer. I can't say enough about New Glarus Wisconsin Belgian Red. I have been on the wagon for this beer since 2018 when I first had it in August when I was in Wisconsin. It is a marvelous beer. They do an awesome job. I wish that I could get New Glarus everywhere, especially this Belgian Red. I would get case upon case upon case. They would probably actually have to deliver a whole pallet to my house. That is how much I love this stuff. This is the best beer I've ever had. It continues to blow my mind. From when I had it in 2018 to when I had it a year and a half later to the 2-year point to now at the 2-year 8-month point. I mean, folks, this beer right here has been sitting around for over 2.5 years. Over 2.5 years. I mean, 2 years and 8 months to be exact. 2 years and 8 months. This has been sitting around, and it has honestly just kept getting better and better and better. Every time I break one out, still floored, still amazed. They are exactly right. They hit the nail on the head with this one, folks. Look, right here it is, 5 pounds of cherries in this bad boy. It is a ruby red. I look at it as a natural cherry color in there. Okay. So I do remember at one point that it had put in here exactly the amount of whole, about 1 over a pound. So there's over a pound in every bottle. So there's actually over 1 pound of cherries in this very bottle right here. Now let's get to it, folks. Fizziness, right there, like instantly you pour this out. You're sitting here. Cherry, 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 cherry. That's all you smell. There's no alcohol hint. There's right now at 2 years, 8 months, there is no smell other than cherry. Cherry. That's it. I mean, it is a sweet, beautiful bouquet of cherries right here. Beautiful. It is amazing. If you could have smell-o-vision, if smell-o-vision was created and you could smell this, people would be hitting the floor. If you could taste this right now, people would be hitting the floor. It is that good, that amazing, and it just keeps on getting better and better and better. And I would love to have a pallet of this stuff. If I could have a pallet of this stuff in my house, I would be, oh my goodness, I'd be in heaven, folks. I really would. I mean, I absolutely love this beer. There's not enough I can say, and I wish I had more than what I've got. I've got 3 left from 2018, and I wish I had more and more and more. This beer, honest to goodness, this beer it's the best. If I could sit and if I could drink this every day, or if I could drink this, if I could make Wisconsin Belgian Red from New Glarus my everyday drinking beer. When I drink, just when I'm not doing the show, guys, I normally drink a little bit of everything, but mainly I'm sticking to old style. I drink a lot of old style. And I'm not saying by any means like a ton, but old style is my main go-to beer. If I could ever have the opportunity to have New Glarus New Belgian Red as my go-to everyday drinker, I'd be in heaven, dude. Like, I'd be in heaven. Like, this stuff is awesome. It is awesome. Words cannot express how great this beer truly is. The coloration of that just natural cherry red cherries. I'm looking through it right here, and it just reminds me of cherry juice. Just cherry juice. And with over a pound in every bottle, you can really taste the cherry. I mean, you can just taste the cherry really coming through here. And I just can't express how great this beer truly is. If you ever do get a chance to go to get anything in New Glarus, people in Wisconsin, I am envious of you for this reason and this reason alone, that you can get New Glarus pretty well anywhere in Wisconsin. I'm unable to get it. And it's a very, very tough situation for me to deal with, that I can't get New Glarus Belgian Red anytime I want. But it's okay, because now everyone out there knows that the greatest beer ever created is out there. It really is. This is a beer that has over 1 pound of cherries in every single 12-ounce bottle, guys. It's brewed with love and care, and utmost respect to New Glarus, and to the company. I mean, this is just amazing. This is truly, I mean, it has world champion right here, and there's a darn good reason there, folks, that is world champion. It is because this is the greatest beer. It is. It's the greatest beer ever created. And I've been doing the show for a little while. I think I'm gonna reach out to Daniel and Deborah Carey, and I'm gonna see if I can possibly at all work anything out to get this stuff at my house at all. I mean, I do the show. I love doing the show, and I absolutely love this beer. This stuff is the real deal. If you ever get the chance, guys, you're ever in Wisconsin, you see New Glarus. They've got many other varieties. They've got Stone Soup, Naked or Barely Naked. There is Man on the Moon or Moon Man. They've also Spotted Cow. They've got a sweet 2018 sour. I do have 2 of those I will be doing sometime or other. That might actually be episode 50, and that one might overtake number 1. Who knows by then? But as of right now, the Wisconsin Belgian Red, this is, like I said, 2018, August 2018 is when I bought it. It has been aged since then, so over 2 years, 8 months. They also say it's aged for a year already in here, and then they put into some oak. So yeah, I mean it's a very limited edition. They're not making any promises to ever brew this kind again. I surely hope there is still some out there. If anybody does have any of this laying around, please let me know. I am more than happy to take it off of your hands for you. As I said again, it is the greatest beer ever possibly made. This one, they did say that they have it right here. They age it in their brewery for a full year, and then aged in oak vats. So it's aged over a year already. So you add another 2 years, 8 months. So this is probably about a 4-year-old beer and just perfection in a glass, folks. Strong cherry on the nose, strong cherry on the start and in the finish. A little bit of tartness from that cherry, but it is just a natural sweet and tart from those cherries, folks. Undoubtedly the greatest and best beer ever created. It is number one on our list. And like I said, I hype this beer up a lot, folks. If you ever get a chance to try this Wisconsin Belgian Red, by all means do, and by all means lay it down for a while. Because like I said, since 2018, so we're looking at 2017, it is now 2021, folks. So we are looking at possibly a darn close to 4-year aged beer since it was made, and this thing just keeps getting better and better. I cannot wait until I get to try this when it is maybe 4 years old or 5 years old. And like I said again, folks, anybody out there gets a chance to try new Glarus, please give Daniel and Deborah Carey a try. This stuff is phenomenal. If you do have any, folks, please let me know. I would love to pick some up from you, as this is the greatest beer ever. Again, folks, this is Derek Egler for What's on Tap. This was episode number 23, the GOAT episode. And yes, folks, absolutely, right here it is, the GOAT I hold in my hands, the new Glarus Wisconsin Belgian Red. Hey, again, folks, Derek Egler, What's on Tap. Keep on drinking, and if you're drinking this, you're drinking the best.